summer 2023 is most definitely upon us. So in today's video, I'm gonna share with you guys a lot of product recommendations for your face, for your body, as well as your hair and scalp that will keep you both feeling fresh and looking good during hot and humid summers. Hey guys, it's Magali. Welcome back to my channel. Summer is here. The temperature is really high, and if you live in a place like Mumbai, then it's also very humid. It's a beautiful time of the year. Plants grow wonderfully, and things are nice. But the afternoon sun can be really hot, and also the high humidity comes with its own set of challenges. We end up feeling sticky, scalp issues arise, all sorts of different problems. One of my favorite things to do as a beauty content creator is to try out and test a lot of different products. That's why I'm coming to you guys with this curated bunch of things that I think you guys are really gonna love. I'm making this video in partnership with Amazon India. All of the products are going to be listed and linked in the description bar below this video, and they will also be available on my Amazon storefront. Amazon has an amazing selection of beauty and like self-care makeup products, just whatever you need, even fashion. Because of the hot weather, I've been really enjoying wearing like cool colors like this because I think it puts me in a cooler state of mind. And yes, I did buy this shirt also from Amazon, and you'll find a link to that also in the description bar below. And they often have like really amazing prices and offers going on. And one of my favorite thing about shopping with them is Prime delivery, because sometimes I need something really quickly. I've forgotten to get it, and because I'm a Prime member, I often can get things the very next day or just very quickly, which I am extremely pleased with. I'm first gonna start with face recommendation. I'm gonna share this one again. It's my absolute favorite moisturizer for the summertime, and if you have normal to oily skin, you're gonna love this one. It's the Pond's Super Light Gel Moisturizer. It has a wonderful texture that will hydrate your skin, but at the same time will never feel heavy or greasy. It will not clog your pores, and if you sweat, you will not sweat out your moisturizer. Like, that's the main criteria in this weather, and this is probably one of my most used up and most repurchased products. They recently changed the packaging a little bit, so this is one of the new tubs. This is available in a bunch of different sizes, and it's really affordable. Next, I'm going to share sunscreens. These are also sunscreens that I have tried and loved already. My favorite face sunscreens. I have the Face Skin SPF Juice Broad Spectrum SPF 50 protection, and also the Glenmark Episoft AC sunscreen, which offers broad spectrum SPF 30 protection. Both of these give a pretty high amount of protection, and they are cream based, but they don't make me feel overtly greasy. If you have oily skin like me, you can skip morning moisturizer. Like, this will moisturize and give you sun protection. Just make sure you're using a good amount of it. Like, you can't use a little bit and expect to get protection. Both of them do start out with a very slight white cast, but once you blend it, the white cast does disappear. I finally have a face sunscreen habit, but I'm trying to get started with using sunscreen on exposed parts of my body as well. So if you guys have any good body sunscreen recommendations for me, I would love to hear from you. Please share it in the comments below. Since it's not cold anymore, you might be inclined to sometimes forget lip moisturizer, but I would highly recommend still keeping a lip balm in your routine. Just make sure that it also has like sun protection factor. These are two of my favorites, which is why I'm holding them. I have the Neutrogena Norwegian Formula Daily Lip Balm, unscented, no tint, a no nonsense kind of lip balm that does have SPF 15 protection. And then I also have the Fae Beauty Coffee Cool Lip Balm. This is a tinted range of lip balms, and this one is the brown lip balm. I really love it. It smells like coffee. It gives a good amount of protection. It does give a tint which does fade after a little while, but I still really like it, and it does give SPF 20 protection as well. So these are both really solid recommendations for summertime lip care when you likely don't want something really heavy, but you do want to make sure that your lips are protected. The final face recommendation that I have is something that's pretty versatile, so you don't have to just use it for your face. It is the Innisfree No Sebum Mineral Powder, which is one of my favorite blotting powders, something that I reach for a lot, especially in this weather. If you find your face getting oily at any part, and that is whether or not you use makeup, like even if you put sunscreen, then you know you do get greasy sometimes, you can actually blot using this powder and it gives the most beautiful finish. It's not going to fully mattify you, but I don't think anyone should be searching for like full matte finish. It's not 2003 or something. We love a little bit of glow. It looks healthy, it looks beautiful. So you do want to keep this powder with you, and you can just like, you know, apply a little bit on your face throughout the day. This also makes an excellent substitute for dry shampoo. So if you're finding your scalp flat and greasy and you don't have the time for a wash, you want to step out or you want to be on a video call or whatever and you want to look good, this works perfectly in that regard. Also, I've stopped buying dry shampoo ever since I started buying this one. It is not so cheap but really good value for money considering the ingredients, the fact that this does not have talc in it. Talc is an ingredient you want to be avoiding. Basically all of the blotting powders, like the affordable ones, the high-end ones, they all seem to have talc. That's why I love this one, because it performs really well and it also is talc free. Here's my first dabba, and this is the second dabba I also bought for backup purposes because I never want to be without it. I'm not exaggerating when I say that I do not leave the house in this season without having this with me in my purse or even in my pocket, because I like clothes with like lots of pockets. So if I'm wearing dungarees or something, I'll usually just put it in this pocket. It's the best. I'm going to move on to body products I really love for this season. The first one is actually a deodorant. I'm not a big fragrance user, but in summer you can't really skip a deodorant because I think armpit sweat is just really annoying. Like, that's something we can definitely all agree on. And I prefer not to use antiperspirants or any of those kind of products that have aluminium in them. So I really like this Nivea Deo Milk. It roll-on. It smells really nice. It gives you like a powdery, fresh kind of vibe. It's just easy to reapply in case you need it, though I rarely find myself doing so. I usually prefer to wear looser clothes in this season that don't really stick to my armpit area. That's just a big no-no. This one's just great. And now I have two body moisturizers. I think body moisturizers are something we tend to neglect during this season. Like, they are very heavily used during winter, and then when summer comes around, sometimes we don't end up touching them, or maybe that's just me. I found two that I really like from Vaseline. They are Ice Cool Hydration. I really like all of the Vaseline body moisturizers that come in this kind of packaging. They have heavier ones also in case you need those, but in this season I feel I need a light moisturizer. This has a nice like pump packaging and a really lovely gel texture, a nice strong fresh fragrance, and it does feel really cooling when you apply it. Like, that is absolutely a pro, and it does dry down pretty quickly, so you get this nice finish where your like skin is not greasy or anything. It's just well hydrated. I also really like this Vaseline spray moisturizer. This is the non-greasy aloe version. It's just so easy to use. Just open it like this and you get a nice spray like that absorbs in really quickly. Also, if you would really want to moisturize on the go anytime, like, this is perfect to keep with you in your gym bag because, I don't know, you can just use it quickly. It's really convenient. It also has a continuous spray, so you don't have to do like individual bursts of spray. So if you're applying it on your leg, you can just continuously spray it on your entire leg. These do tend to last quite a while. So now on to the final few recommendations. We're going to be talking scalp and hair health. I think most of the issues around hair in this season do arise from the scalp area because of like excessive sweating or whatever. You will start to often see like flakiness, itchiness, dandruff. So we're gonna treat that by actually making sure our scalp is healthy. And I think one of the best ways that you can treat that is by gentle chemical exfoliation of the scalp. So I've tried out a few different products and I have some recommendations for you guys there. This one's pretty affordable from Pilgrim. It's from the Amazonian Beauty Secrets range. The Patua and AHA BHA Scalp Scrub. Even though they call this a scrub, it is not a physical exfoliant. It's AHA and BHA, so it's a chemical one. It comes in this nice thick gel in a really convenient container, so you can actually apply this directly to your scalp. You're supposed to put this on about 10 or 15 minutes before you're going to wash your hair. Rub it into the problem areas, gently massage it a little bit. You don't have to do your entire scalp. I focus this on the areas that are prone to dandruff, flaking. It is very pleasant to apply, non-sticky. It doesn't cause problems washing off like oil can. There's no residue or anything. And after just a couple of uses, my scalp already seems healthier. It is chemical exfoliation, so you want to start slowly. So I would recommend start with using it once a week, then maybe you can do twice a week. If you're experiencing itching or flaking, you should definitely see a reduction by adding a product like this to your routine. Also, I tried out a couple of the new L'Oreal professional products from their scalp advanced range. I really like this professional range because they have so many different like shampoos and hair masks for different concerns. I've tried the hair color one, like that actually lengthens your hair color. I've tried the anti-dandruff one. They're all really good. From the shampoo here, I have the Scalp Advance AHA 3% shampoo that is especially recommended if you're facing a greasy or oily scalp. This one will reduce the oiliness you're facing, because a lot of us have that where our scalps get oily but then the ends are dry. Treating your scalp with a product like this will make sure that like everything's more balanced in this season. I would not recommend using this as your only shampoo. Again, just use this every alternate hair wash or so and things should be better. Now the next one that I have, I'm really excited about this recommendation, also from the Scalp Advanced range. This is the Professional Clay 6% anti-oiliness. This is a 2-in-1. You can use it as a clay shampoo or you can use this as a scalp mask. For shampoo, you just apply it, like massage and wash off, and for scalp mask, you keep it on a little bit longer. I would recommend using it as a mask more. It will soak up that excess oiliness from your scalp, so it would be great to use as a treatment. Also, I would say every other wash or so. I would not recommend like needing both of these products, you know. You can choose what you like. You can use this shampoo or you can use this mask or you can use this one, but I would recommend like picking one, which is why I've been slow with testing these, because I can't use all of them at the same time. But there are many different options for you. I'm so excited that products like this exist. A few years ago, you could not find things to treat oily scalps in a good way. These are actually gonna change the game. And the final product recommendation I have, this is more of a cosmetic thing. A few months ago when it was winter, the humidity was lower, I was giving myself blowouts and wearing my hair straight more. But now that the humidity has gone really high, I do not bother heat styling my hair, because if I straighten it, if I curl it, I know it will open up really soon. So there's no point. I'm actually using my like heat-free method of styling my hair, and the high humidity is giving me a lot of volume, which honestly I love it. I think it's the best. I have a video on how I style my hair, by the way, if you would like to check it out. It is curly girl inspired and this is my natural texture, so your hair might look a little different based on your like curl pattern. But even if you have textured hair, most of us have different types of textures. There's just so much of diversity there. In the summer, I don't step out without putting on this spray. So now at least there's some definition. Do you know how it would look if I combed it? Like it would just all open out. So I want that hair to be protected a little bit from the humidity. This hairspray comes to my rescue. This is from ʀᴏᴜ. It's the Invisible Hold Natural Finish Hairspray. The texture hold level 1 hairspray, so it's going to give you a very low level amount of hold. When we think hairspray, we usually just imagine a very strong hold hairspray used after hair styling with heat. This is a great like regular use one. If like me, you have porous hair that reacts to humidity a lot, like it opens out, it frizzes up, add this to your routine. It's not super crunchy. I mean, a little bit of that crunchy feeling is going to be there with hairspray. You cannot completely not have it, but it helps keeping your hair like looking good. You can still touch your hair, you can still move your hair. It's not fully set on your head like a helmet, but it is going to give you protection from humidity. It's actually giving me the confidence to wear my hair like this even when I go to like events and stuff. Beauty events, you're expected to dress up, you're expected to be a little bit more glamorous. The fact that I can go with my natural hair and feel beautiful, it's like a personal triumph for me. I used to think that only sleek, shiny, styled hair was beautiful, but like this can be beautiful as well. That's all for today's recommendations. I hope they help you guys. If you have any concerns that you think I did not address, feel free to leave a comment below and I would be happy to share any further recommendations with you guys. If you've also tried something recently that you really like and would like to share that with me, then feel free to do so. Thank you so much for watching and I'll see you guys in my next video.